Today, I'm talking about how you can live longer by following a calorie-restricted diet. If you don't like restricting calories, I will explain how you can take a dietary supplement and still get the same longevity benefits. Hi, I'm Ting with the VitaHelix. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We will keep you updated on what dietary supplements can do to improve your health. If you learned something new from this video, hitting the like button, let us know we are creating content that's valuable to you. We are living in a very special moment in human history where science is surprising us with great discoveries every day, particularly in the fields of health and lifespan. I believe stay healthy and live longer is the ultimate goal for all of us. According to scientific studies, calorie restriction or fasting combined with nutrient-rich foods is the most natural way to live longer. There is, however, more scientific data that supports the benefits of calorie restriction on extending lifespan than fasting. Calorie restriction is the most established intervention that has been shown to increase true lifespan across species, from yeast to flies and from mice to monkeys. However, at present, there is no scientifically proven supplement, medication, or technology that can slow or reverse aging in humans just yet. That being said, if you are committed to improving your health and lifespan, many scientific studies are showing the way. I'd like to highlight a few that are promising. A paper published in the journal Nature Communications in 2017 reassessed the data from two individual monkeys studied back in the 1980s. It concludes that health benefits of calorie restriction are conserved in monkeys and suggests that calorie restriction mechanisms are likely translatable to human health. It's the closest evidence that calorie restriction can improve a human lifespan. A recent study published in Communication Biology reported that by eating 30% fewer calories, the median survival rate of gray mouse lemurs increased by almost 50% when followed the moderate calorie restriction. In addition, a review paper published in the journal Molecular Aspects of Medicine showed that lifelong calorie restriction has a profound impact on age-related diseases, including reduced risk of cancer, neurodegenerative disorders, autoimmune disease, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. All these studies pointed to the same conclusion. Calorie restriction could be a method to improve a human lifespan, but it requires a long-term commitment, which can be challenging for many people. So that brings us to the question, if you don't want to restrict calories or stay on a fasting regimen your whole life, can you get the same longevity benefits just by taking a dietary supplement? This is the question that scientists in the longevity field are seeking to answer. Scientists are trying to figure out how the mechanisms and the response of calorie restriction and fasting work, and they are attempting to mimic it with specific molecules. They have found 6 powerful molecules linked to longevity. The first 2 molecules are NMN and NR. Research pioneered by Dr. David Sinclair has been focused on the correlation between the signs of aging and depletion in the activity of a protein called SIRT1 and the molecule called nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, also known as NAD+. The SIRT1 is one of the 7 proteins critical to DNA expression and aging, which can only function in a conjunction with NAD+. A coenzyme present in all living cells. Dr. Sinclair's research found in mice that nicotinamide mononucleotide, also known as NMN, can boost NAD+ level, which in turn boosts SIRT1. The research also found that by orally administering NMN to mice, the exercise capacity in old mice improved by 80%. Numerous studies have demonstrated that boosting NAD+ levels can increase insulin sensitivity, reverse mitochondrial dysfunction, and extend lifespan. Both dietary supplements NMN and nicotinamide riboside, also known as NR, have been used in several experiments to demonstrate their NAD+ boosting capacity. NR has more human clinical trials to support its results, while NMN has only 2 clinical trials at this time. As discussed in our study review, New Human Clinical Trial of NMN. The third molecule is trans-Resveratrol. Trans-Resveratrol can emulate the longevity benefits of caloric restriction by activating the citrullins pathway. An experiment published by Dr. David Sinclair and collaborators in the journal Cell Metabolism has demonstrated that mice treated with a moderate dose of resveratrol can increase mitochondrial biogenesis and function, AMPK activation, and increase NAD+ levels in skeletal muscle. This study put resveratrol in a very promising position to promote longevity benefits in humans. Of course, the claim of longevity still has to be substantiated by human clinical trials. But there are clinical trials that have demonstrated resveratrol's bioavailability, safety, and benefits, such as the ability to slow down cognitive decline, as discussed in our study review video. Resveratrol helps to preserve brain integrity in humans. Recent research has shown that calorie restriction can prevent the accumulation of senescent cells, also known as zombie cells, in both mice and humans. 3 molecules have shown efficacy in the removal of senescent cells, promoting the same health benefits of calorie restriction via Dasatinib, Quercetin, and Fisetin. As described in the paper Caloric Restriction and Cellular Senescence, published in the Mechanism of Aging and Development journal, senescent cells are implicated in several biological functions, from embryogenesis to aging. Excessive accumulation of senescent cells is associated with a decline of regenerative capacity and chronic inflammation. The removal of senescent cells is sufficient to delay several pathologies and promote health span. A study published recently in the journal eBiomedicine has demonstrated that for the first time, a 3-day administration of Dasatinib in conjunction with quercetin decreases senescent cells in humans aged 55 to 79 years old. To sum up, I have given you a lot to think about today. The bottom line is that calorie restriction is the most simple, natural way to assess your body's biological longevity mechanism. If you don't want to restrict calories, dietary supplements such as NMN, NR, resveratrol, quercetin, and Fisetin have successfully demonstrated the ability to mimic the longevity benefits of calorie restriction. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay healthy and live longer.